In this video, we'll see how to work on the mail merge. You can send an email using mail merge. You can print documents and also you can edit any of the document. So let us see that. We'll start with using email, sending email using mail merge. Okay. So what do we need if you want to send an email to multiple people? If I say multiple people, you should have data in some place. It can be Excel or it can be Outlook database. So that is what the first thing you want, that is source data. List of names and address can be in Excel or Outlook contacts. So that is one database. Now, if you want to send an email, you should have some data, that is some content. So why not send a generic content or generic letter to multiple people? So there should be one letter, that is the letter which is common to all, and you can use this every year for sending same database, right, with different database itself. Next, once you have database, you have a letter and you can send those to multiple people the same letter, and finally you will get this kind of output. What is created by mail merge? The output is, if you have 10 names in the source data, then you will get 10 different letters. So let us see how we can get. So remember two things, one is the source data and second is the generic letter. I'll press escape here. Now this is an Excel where I have some data, that is the name, first name, last name, email, contact, city, address and country. Now what I want is, I want to send same letter to this 10 different people. Okay, that's kind of offer letter. So then I'm inviting, I'm giving an offer letter to all these 10 people. So that offer letter I'll be writing in a Word document. So here's the Word document. You can see that's a letter of offer employment, that is for the position of junior executive. That some content, some I've written here. And finally, thank you for Tutils Point, Hyderabad, India. Now what I want is, after this dear, I want to write the name of the person. So dear so and so person, this is the letter for you itself. How do I do that? Using a mail merge. Along with this name, why not write the address of the person, his name, his address, his city and also the country. So I'll write here address and his name here. So this can be done using a mail merge in the Word document. It's very, very useful. I can go to this mailing and start mail merge. So how do you want to start mail merge? Do you want to use it for letters, emails, envelope, letters or labels, anything? So right now I will not select any one of them. I'll use this step by step mail wizard. Okay. Once I click on that, I'll get this kind of floating dialog box. There are some 6 steps if you want to complete this mail merge. The very first step is, it will ask you, what do you want to do? Do you want to do for letters, emails, letters or anything? So I'll select as letters and I'll click on this start document. Start document. Now it will ask you, where is your document? Do you want to use this current document or some other existing document? So there are a few options. I want to use the current document where my cursor is blinking, and I can click on this next. You see there's a name given as select recipients. So it gives me an idea what is the next page. So if I click on this select recipients, as I said, you should have some database contacts in Excel or in Outlook. So you see here it says use an existing list. Do you have an existing list? If yes, you can use that. Second, it says select from Outlook contacts. This word is integrated with Outlook. So any contacts in Outlook can be utilized here. And third, it says type a new list. You can do typing in the new list. There's a select recipients option. But now I have created an Excel file. I have shown you in previous screen. This is the Excel data. Name of the file is MS Excel database. So what I'll do is, I'll ask him to browse this data, MS Excel database. Click on browse. I'll click on browse, I'll get a dialog box. Where is your data? I have data kept in this folder, that is 11th August, and I'll click on this MS Excel database. Click on open. How many worksheets do you have? So if you have 5 worksheets, you'll get 5 different worksheet names. If you have only one worksheet, that's the only worksheet I have. And after that, it says in that worksheet, do you have the first row of data contains column headers? Yes, I do have column headers. So I'll click on that and I'll click on OK. And once you click on OK, this is the database which was in Excel. First name, last name, address, city, country, and I have the name, email address and everything. Suppose I want to send that letter to only 4 people. I can select from this place, first, second, third, fourth. Only 4 people I can select. If you want to send them to everybody, select all. By default, you do not have to do anything. It is selected by default everything. This data is not in the sorted order, Smith, Walker, Clark, Wilson. Do you want to sort it? Click on this sort. Do you want to filter it? You can click on filter. So there are few more options. You can play with the data. Right now, I'll not do anything. I'll click on OK. Once you click on OK, the data which was stored at the backend is now inside your Microsoft Word. You can use it. My cursor is blinking at this place in the dear, and I can go to this insert merge fields. Here the names of the columns means it is field. What do you want to insert? Now I want to insert dear first name and last name. First name, I'll give a space here and I'll go to this insert merge field last name. So first name, last name, I've got both of them. This also is done, but I want to type an address. I want to send this to a particular person. Insert first name, put a space, insert last name, enter. Insert, I have the address, again I'll press the enter key. Insert, I have this city, insert country. So you observe what has happened is, these are nothing but the name of the column in the Excel. Here they are known as fields. So I've inserted all the fields at one place itself. Now that is done. So what I'll do is I'll go to the next part. If you want, you can still do the changes at this place. If you do not want, you can go to the next one. Next it says write your letter. I can start typing here also, anything if I want, I can start writing. Next it says you can preview your letters. So once I click on preview your letters, see what happens. You can exactly see how an email will be sent to a person. This will be the name of the person, Paul Wilson, Block 4, Bangalore, India, and if you observe here, dear Paul Wilson. So these are the actual data which the mail will go to the person. This is, you are on the recipient number 4. If you click on back, third, back second. If you click on forward, the next recipient will be coming. So this way a letter will be sent to a person. Once you have done doing all this stuff with this mail merging thing, now the last step which you have is complete the merge. So once you click on complete the merging is done. Now what exactly you want to do with this? Do you want to do something? So you can click on this finish, the last topic which you have. How do you finish it? You can send email to all 10 of them, because I have only 10 data. You can have 100 and 1000 of numbers data. So I'll just click on this send email messages. If you observe, you can also print a document into a PDF. You can also edit individual document into Word document. If I click on this send email messages, again it gives me a dialog box. What is the thing which you want to email? What is the field name? So it says to email. If I click on the drop down, these are again the field, the first name, the last name, the address, etc. But I want to use this email, and what should be the subject line? I'll write the subject line as offer of employment. Offer of employment. And what is the mail format you want? Attachment or plain text or HTML? I'll say I want the HTML, and I'll click on OK. So once I click on OK, observe what is happening. Something happened, the data was changing automatically. Now what it had done is, Microsoft Word and Microsoft Outlook both are of the same company products. So this will automatically send an email via Outlook. Via Outlook, how come? So I'll just check whether it is sending the email properly or not. So I'll just try to open the Outlook. Remember, the name of the subject was offer of employment. So here you see, I'll just right click and I'll say as open Outlook. That's my Outlook account, and I'll open this Gmail. Yeah, you see there's an outbox, so I'll click on this outbox, and if you see, that's an offer of employment. These are total number of records are 10 records. If you count, you'll get total 10 records. And you see the timing which I've sent right now, that is 11th of August, and the timing is given as 3:53 from your 15:53. That's the standard time which is going right now. So this way you can send one letter to multiple contacts. It can be 10,000 or 100 and so on. So these were total number of steps were 6. So I hope you have understood the different things which you have learned in this. We have seen how to work on sending an email using mail merge, how to print documents, and also edit using mail merge. That's all for this video.